Okay, we've got a question from Tiffany, and Tiffany's got this damp that's appeared on the interior wall. This is an adjoining wall, and she's noticed it blistering up, and you can see that it's rising up the wall to quite a height. And she's saying, would dry rods help? Should she drill the wall and put in some dry rods to stop this rising damp? Well, when we look, Tiffany, this is on an internal wall. It's the only place it's happening in the house. So we have to look at other causes. There's another shot of it. You can see that it's quite blistered and it's quite localized, which is always a clue. So here we are, the other side of the wall, she's got a shower, and you can see that the silicone is lifted off the shower tray there. Old story, usual thing. It looks reasonable in many places, and then you just see it's lifting on that left-hand edge as well, and it's definitely lifting all the way across the middle. So there's another shot of the same thing. You can see that's the area where it's lifting straight underneath the shower mixer. I reckon that all that's happening is that is coming through into the wall next door. So that needs, I would take the whole lot out, all that silicone all the way around the edge there. I can't see what's going on here, but just as an aside, never seal the inside of the glass, always just the outside of it, because if there's a frame there, the frame collects water and it needs to leak into the tray and not outside it. And I've seen that so many times when people have thought, oh, I've got to do a good job, and they silicone all the way up the inside of there, and it causes more problems than it solves. So Tiffany, it's a simple job really, just re-silicone, go back into that room and rub the wall down with a bit of sandpaper or whatever, get rid of all that blistering paint, and then redecorate. It's probably worth painting the whole wall actually, isn't it, while you're at it? Make a good job of it. You can see she's got a heater there, try and dry out the damp, and of course what happens there when you try and dry out the damp, just draws more damp from the wall, and it just continues to wick out of that wall. So it's one of those things, whenever you try and dry something out by force, it's a good idea in a way, but when you do it, you kind of just dry the surface. You've dried it so fast that the water behind isn't drawn out at the same speed, and it kind of just halts the process slightly until that moisture makes its way to the surface of the wall again, and then it carries on drying out. But it's you know, a lot of people think they dry the wall out and they just played some heat on it for a couple of days with a fan heater or whatever, and it doesn't do the trick. You know, a week later they've got more damp coming through. They may have even redecorated at that point thinking that it's dry, and then they find the blistering coming back. So if you've got damp in that situation and you cure the source of it, be patient, be really patient with it, because it ain't going to disappear overnight. Hope that helps, Tiff. Any more questions, let us know. If you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because we've got more videos like this coming up soon.